Within the first 3 years of my career, in my unit, I saw 1 case of sexual assault and 2 cases of rape. I hate to think how much it happened around.
So when I was a junior 8, I was on a course, and during that course, the way that the instructor would get my attention would be by pulling my hair. I didn't like that. It happened multiple times, but I didn't say anything. I didn't feel like I could.
A persona that they all had to put on just to say that I'm this alpha male in this organisation. That is the only way to be, and that is the only way to lead.
It is rooted in terms of power-based structures. That's where it thrives, in terms of people having power over another person. It's not about sexual gratification.
Once hearing about some of the stuff that was going on, I did think that it was a good idea to change some of the culture that we had.
Our SIR training is our organisation's response again to making sure that everyone understands what is acceptable behaviour.
Initially it came through a CDF video, I think, that he provided to all the members of the Defence Force, and he mandated that every member of the Defence Force was to attend the SIR training.
SIR stands for Sexual Ethics and Respectful Relationships.
And it was an ambitious task to try to say to the 14,000 members of the Defence Force, we want everybody to receive this training.
The top may have started it, but it's really us realising that we need to change.
We want all of you to have those courageous discussions.
So from the SIR training though, you would have known what the 5 types of legal sex are? Maybe?
So we have a spectrum which goes from red to green. In the middle, there's the amber piece, which is about where there can be questions, where there can be grey areas.
It's got some very unique aspects, and particularly around bystander behaviour.
So everyone's a protagonist, and that's the great bit about it. And really looking upon ourselves and our good friends and our mates saying, hey, you know what you're doing is not right.
We use a phrase called get yourself into the green. We would expect that people's bystanders and mates will be able to say to them, hey, you need to get yourself into the green.
A successful indicator of our training has been around the ability for our young people in particular to put themselves forward and be champions for this change.
It is really good to hear that we're taking that step forward, just making sure that none of the stuff that we heard about on the op respect briefings is hopefully going to happen again.
Young people in particular talk about how they've been affected by different ranges of behaviour.
It's looking at how we can reframe that power so it's more equitable for people in terms of their relationships with themselves and other people.
Really, really hit home with some of our senior folk who may not have even realised the extent of what they've been doing their whole career.
A great evener. Everybody was dressed in civilian clothing and we were all individuals, and I sat at a table with some older people and some younger people and some civilian people and some junior people.
It's about basic human understanding of empathy and respect.
Success looks like more people coming forward, disclosing abuse, more people saying that's enough, I'm not going to put up with that anymore.
Having this confidence as a team to say, this is what we have agreed to, this is our covenant and we're going to go with it.
When anything got out of hand, I definitely stood up and I said, look, we're pushing into the orange team. Let's just, cut it back.
Being vulnerable is probably one of the most courageous things you can do, because then that's about exposure, that's about risk, that's about uncertainty.
And that's where the SIR training has come in to empower anyone at any rank to just stand up and do the right thing.
Being vulnerable is not a weakness. Actually, it correlates to courage perfectly.
I can just be myself. I can be a female and still enjoy the career I've got with the support of the males as well.